Hello, everyone. It is day 11 of my juice feast. I'm so excited. I had no idea I was going to make it this far. Um, when I started this juice feast, my reason is for detoxification. And as I said before, I was dealing with some issues that have been chronic that I'm trying to clear up. And one of the issues is with my eyes. And one of the thoughts is that, the yellowing or kind of a reddish eye can be a sign of liver sluggishness or a sluggish lymphatic system. So, either way, whether it's your lymph system, whether it's your liver, for detoxification, we always focus on the liver because it's the largest organ that's doing the most work with filtering. And then after that, you're always looking at your kidney, who's doing a great bit of work itself. So I thought it was time to dig a little deeper because I've been doing basic clean eating for a long time. I took out processed foods and all that stuff. So anyway, we'll talk more in detail about that. But today is day 11. So the longest juice fast I've ever done is about 5 days, and that was torture. Actually, it was probably like 4 days, I think, and I had like 3 grapes. And then the fifth day, I had some more grapes. And then the sixth day, when I thought I was still on the fast, I had a bowl of grapes and a banana, and I said, okay, you're not on the fast anymore. So I had said that time I wanted to do 14 days. So when I decided I wanted to do this, it was really funny. I didn't really make a decision. I just woke up and felt like I'm not going to eat any solid food today. I'm going to juice. And then the next day I said it again. And then I said, I guess we're on the juice feast. And I would like it to last as long as it needs to till I start seeing some results. And I don't think I know there's people that talk about 92-day juice feast and 60-day, like the fat, sick, and nearly dead guy. He suggests a 60-day. He saw things clear up. So I think the point is that it does take some time. When you had a certain lifestyle, whether it's really hard or not, just a regular American eating lifestyle for the majority of your life, and you're anywhere over 25 or 30, that's a lot of time on a cellular level for your body to absorb toxins to say that, oh, I'm going to change my eating habits, and in a year, everything's just great. And it depends on how you change them. I mean, if you cut out the sugar and a lot of the caffeine and the processed foods and a lot of the stuff that we all know is wrong, the fried foods and all that jazz, your body's definitely happy and you'll feel better. You might lose the weight and things, or you're sleeping better, you're breathing better, and blah, blah, blah. That doesn't mean that your liver got happy. It doesn't mean your kidney is now functioning optimum. And it doesn't mean that you've really staved off disease. You stopped the fast track you were on towards it, but you didn't stop it. So anyway, I was called to do this fast. So here's what I did this last week, and it was really funny. I started some detox rituals that are not that big a deal. Everybody probably does them, but this is, can you see that? This is a healing clay. This is Aztec's healing clay. And I didn't realize you could use it as a bath. And what my herbalist Elhagan always says is that you have to learn these things, and sometimes because it's in a package, we get confused and think we need that package. And I do like this clay, but from what I've come to understand, clay is clay. So if you go to the health food store and you ask for some bentonite clay, they also have white clay. I think you pretty much got the same thing. But anyway, I had this, so I use this, and I usually do a facial with it. But instead, I did a bath, a really hot bath, and it felt great. It felt great. So I did that, and then the next day, I went and had the colonic. I took my friends, remember the colonic party? So I took my friends, and we had a colonic, and, things were moving. And the day after the colonic, I got like a little scratchy throat. And then the next day, the scratchy throat turned into like a stuffy head, and just the whole nasal thing was going on. And I really thought there was colds going around the job. I must have that. And then I realized, oh, we're getting to around day 8 or 9 of the fast, and maybe this is some detox symptoms, which they're all pretty much the same anyway. They detox symptoms are similar to other illnesses. So, but since I'm on a juice fast, it made sense that that's why these things are coming on, because I haven't had cold in years. not since I started, really eating well. So here I am with this cold, which is really funny because I haven't had it. So I did decide how to treat it because the old me gets pretty drugged up on a cold. It's time to get the meds out and function, go to work, do everything you always have to do regardless of that. So I tried to not do that. So I drank a lot of teas and I was doing that sort of thing. And so I just want to tell you what I believe helped bring on the sweat. I got some honey, and this honey is so good, I'm now in trouble. I got this from Whole Foods, and it's just a local honey. It's Fruitwood Orchard's raw honey, and it's from New Jersey. And the good part they say about if you've had any allergies about eating honey that's local to your area, you stave off those allergy symptoms because the bees help that. So for all you raw vegans, I'm sorry. I don't call myself anything because I can have honey every now and then. So this is actually the first time I've had honey, though, in probably a couple of years because I was off it because I was vegan. But now I eat to serve the purpose at the time. So anyway, I got this honey, and I made honey, ginger, and lemon. And I thought that was pretty good. And then I was talking to Elgon Earlis, and he said you need to add garlic. So I made a big mug of that, and man, oh man, I started sweating out this cold the other night like nobody's business. I don't remember the last time I have ever sweat like that. I was drenched when I woke up in the morning, and I felt so much better. When I went to bed, I felt like I couldn't breathe. My ears were clogged. It was bad, and I felt so much better. So if you get a detox symptom and it feels cold or flu-like related, I will tell you what works for me. If you're not bothered by the honey, if you are, use your substitute or nothing. But this is Fruitwoods, and I don't think it matters, but I do believe in local. This is Fruitwood Orchard's local honey, raw honey, and I am keeping everything raw. And so I had that, and the ginger, the garlic, and the cayenne pepper. And I boiled the ginger, the fresh ginger, in a pot and let it sit and get really spicy gingery. And then I put it all together and squeezed some fresh lemons. And I drank a huge mug of that before I went to bed, and that was great. Also, I've been drinking my dandelion tea, which is part of my routine during this fast anyway. And I felt a lot better. So I'm so happy about day 11. I'm hanging. Also, it is the end of farmers markets. I'm so sorry to see them go. We have a local farmers market. So I went today, and he's so sweet. He gave me some free parsley because he's such a cutie. If I was to flirt with a guy now, he'd be a farmers market guy. I also got this beautiful radicchio. Isn't that lovely? So nice. And basically, they're organic farm, and I didn't really realize, I have to learn some more about this, that the whole organic thing is important, but it's also a big money maker. I didn't realize the licensing to be certified organic farming is quite expensive. So I trust them. They're local guys, and as they said, they don't spray and they don't use any pesticides. And, they're hoping next year that they'll be big enough that they'll be able to get certified organic. For me, it'll probably be kind of sad because they'll probably raise their prices because these things have really been cheap. And so he also got this beautiful, I'm going to get that on camera. Is that pretty or what? This is the first time in these last few days I've regretted that I'm not chewing food because I got to tell you, this red leaf lettuce, you don't even really need much with it. The lettuce are so tender and sweet that it's good. Okay, anyway. Juice Feast, day 11, detox symptoms starting. So hopefully things are going well. I have lost 8.5 pounds and a few inches. I'm trying not to focus on the weight and the inches, even though that's a nice benefit. But I'm not focusing on that because it's all about the detox. It's about my health this time around. And I'm not really at a bad weight. I'm 5'3", and I'm 121 pounds. So... and that's not like you're fat. So I don't really care so much about that. Although, if a beautiful flat stomach comes out of it and I blossom into something fabulously sculptured, I'm cool with that too. Anyway, hope you're having a good day. Eat your vegetables. Eat your fruit because it's good for you. Bye.